This is a warning. The Pinellas Podcast features videos and audio content from the internet and live in-studio guests. While most of the content is family-friendly and approved for all audiences, we cannot guarantee the show to be rated G at all times. So please proceed with caution. Now, we welcome you to sit back and enjoy the show. It's time for the Pinellas Podcast Live.
What are we, 9 shopping days till Christmas?
9 shopping days till Christmas.
9 shopping days till Christmas, everybody. Get your ass in gear or get on Amazon and get this all figured out.
Yeah, I've done 0 shopping.
Oh, dude, I'm like December 16th. I got an eternity before I got to go Christmas shopping, bro.
Yeah, it's at least 5 days.
Yeah. If y'all want to join the show, the link is right in the description. You just tap that link and you can come on the show. It is literally that simple. It's been another week of people messaging me, hey, I want to come on. I want to promote this. We're doing this toy drive. I want to complain about this. I'm angry at this. Well, come on the show. Tap the link. It's easy. You can do it right from your phone. You can do it from your laptop, your iPad. And join us now. No holds barred, open mic, whatever you got, dude. And Billy, you say it all the time. We've got to be the only podcast out there that's allowing people to just come on the show.
I don't know any other ones. And we've only been taken up on that maybe once or twice.
Yeah, compared to the messages we get. I mean, this week, I don't know what was going on this weekend. I was getting pounded with, hey, I got to say this. I got to do this. I'm like, live show every Tuesday, noon to 1. Jump on, tap the link. So
exactly. We make it easy.
Yeah, we make it super easy. So if you're watching now, listening now, and you want to come on, just tap that link. It's really, really easy. What's up, Chris Hollywood? Good to see you again, brother. Real quick, got to say what's up to our friends at Whiskey Wings Tarpon Springs. Talking about the holidays, they got a big event coming up with some cash up for grabs. Their Ugly Sweater Party, which is coming up. Is it the 18th? Is it the 18th? It's coming up.
No, yeah. Yes, December 18th, top left.
December 18th. There it is. So you can win cash, $100, $50, $25. So that's the Whiskey Wings Tarpon Springs, their Ugly Sweater Party, live music, tons of drinks. Everybody's in the holiday spirit now, so you might as well win some money with that. And that is Whiskey Wings Tarpon Springs. Hit up their Facebook page too for all the details.
Got an ugly sweater. Everyone has an ugly sweater except for me, I think. I don't have one.
I have like 3. I think 2 of them fit. And yeah, I don't. Here's the other thing, dude. I hate being inside and being hot.
Yeah.
So I'll go to like some of these parties and it's just, dude, I'm burnt. I'm like, this is who came up with this idea where we all go out. Tons of us are packed together. We're all wearing sweaters.
Yeah. And the ugly sweaters they have a bunch of stuff on them, which means the inside of the sweater has a bunch of knots and weird fibers. It's just not good, man.
Yeah, they should call it a sauna suit party. You know those sauna suits people wear to lose weight? It's so uncomfortable. Now, the good thing is when like the outdoor bars or the tiki bars, they want to do one, then I'm like, oh, okay, because it's nice. It's night. You got a sweater on. That makes sense. I'm down with that. But good job. Whiskey Wings, Tarpon Springs. That's going to be a big party with a lot of cash up for grabs. See, they got a lot of money up for grabs. I'll put a sweater on for that. So Whiskey Wings is doing it right because they're giving away money.
We've got to say what's up to our girls. Lexi, I guess it's her birthday. She says, what's there to do on a Tuesday for my birthday?
Well, Lexi, the good news for you is that it is Taco Tuesday. So you could combine them both.
Is there anything better than tacos on a Tuesday? I don't think so.
Tuesday for your birthday, well, where are you? There's a lot of questions, Lex. We got a lot of questions. How old are you going to be? Because I don't want to give you some advice if you're 19 and you can't take up any of it.
Yeah.
Where do you live? Where are you going? Give us some details. Actually, Lexi, if you want to come on real quick.
I was going to say, come on the show. Just hit that link and
Folks, this is actually going to be a Lexi birthday brainstorming show. And
we'll plan it all out.
Lexi will plan it all out. I mean, it's like totally free. That would be awesome. Josie's checking in. I'm at work, can't get on. Need helpers cleaning the beaches. I go daily. That's nice of you, Josie, but groups on Saturdays. Hey, can you message us that, Josie? That'll get lost in this chat. The beach cleanups, I would love to promote that stuff. So,
boy, we got a lot of people. Ding Dong December is here. Love that.
Ding Dong December is here. Another video will launch right after this live show to win another Ring doorbell. Billy's sort of been out of pocket. He's been on a 26-day cruise.
Yeah.
So dude, Ding Dong December with Mr. Gadget's been awesome. We've given away a Ring doorbell every day since December 1st, and we're doing that all through Christmas Eve. So that's
awesome, dude. I've been trying to follow that. Our girl Loretta Lynn Milligan is back.
Oh, Loretta's back. Oh, Loretta. So you know what? We didn't hear from Loretta for 3 weeks during the Philadelphia Eagles losing streak.
Yeah, boy, it was real silent over there.
Yeah, and then they just won a game the first time in a month, and Loretta, I'm back. Damn. Loretta, good to see you. You should try to jump on, Loretta, if you can. Tracy, what's up, Tracy? We appreciate you. Come on if you want. Tap the link.
Hello to my favorite and one and only podcast. Look at that. You don't even have to butter us up to come on. This is from John. Have you guys tried El Bueno food truck yet in Pinellas Park? I just tried it last week. He says, great for Taco Tuesday.
All right. I like that. Take a little taco to go. El Bueno in Pinellas Park. John, good job. Appreciate that. And John, if you want to come on and give us some feedback of what you like, hit the link. Tracy, you're welcome to come on. Josie, if you can come on,
Loretta came into the studio. She called you bluff, dude.
All right. Well, you know what? I'm a man of my word, and we got to get to Paul, but let's talk to Loretta. No. You're up first, Loretta, because it's been a minute. Welcome back.
Thanks.
How was Philly?
Philly was cold. It was gray. It was not fun. I'm very glad to be back. Everybody was disappointed in the Eagles, but I will tell you, I did go to the Bucs game Thursday night, and I don't think that I'm allowed to go back because they lost, obviously, with 4 seconds left.
Yeah.
And I have to tell you, it was very, very cold. So, of course, I had to wear my Eagles shirt.
Boy, here we go.
Wait a minute. You were one of those wearing a team logo when the team wasn't playing.
That's my favorite thing to go to a football game. It'd be the Redskins and the Giants, and some dude will be in a Falcons jersey. I'm like, what are we doing here? And not even like a current player from one of the teams that was on the Falcons earlier. It's weird.
Well, I had an orange T-shirt on because they were giving them away, but I did actually go buy one earlier. So I had a T-shirt on, but it was too cold. And the only hoodies I have are my Eagles. But I will tell you, it was way too cold. So I bought a Buccaneers sweatshirt, and people took pictures of me and put it on Facebook. So I may have lost my Philly card.
Well, losing your Philly card is gaining your soul. So don't worry about it.
Yeah, it's a trade-off.
It's in the end, you'll appreciate it. Trust me. No, I give you guys credit. You know, it's the Eagles. I got to tell you, I mean, not to get too football here. I don't understand that team. I mean, it's just you're a different team every week, and it's like it maybe every quarter. I mean, it's the strangest thing. But yeah. So you're back. Are you going back to Philly before the holidays, or is that it?
I am. I wanted to tell you tonight, I'm going to the lights across from Walsingham Park. I'm not sure what that park is called, but so I was going to fill you in and see how they were. I don't know if anybody on here has gone there, but I'm going to go tonight. So I'll give you a little feedback on that. I heard they're amazing.
Yeah. Are you talking about the neighborhood?
No, like, you know, the park across from Walsingham Park is like where their old houses are.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Right,
I think it's like a $10 donation, but they do a really great job and everybody should go and support them.
Okay, that's good. Take some video, would you, while you're there? Send it to us.
I take millions of pictures.
Yeah, well, we'll post them for you, Loretta. You're already famous, Loretta. We don't need to make you more famous, but
right.
The only thing I'll say, the last time you joined the Pinellas Podcast Live, you had a cocktail in your hand. It was the same time. Today, are you total? Is this dry, Loretta?
It is. I'm working today. Can you believe that? I actually have a job. Like, I'm working.
Well, you're unlike all the other Eagle fans, at least.
I know. Well, I was in Fort Lauderdale for the weekend. I went to the boat show over there. So I haven't been out in the area, but I know I talked to you. I got to go to the Friendly Tavern. I got to go to the Bel Air Hideaway. Like, I have all these things to report to you.
Yeah, you do. Everyone's asked me about the Bel Air Hideaway, so I'm gonna have to. I spun by once. They were closed. I think on Mondays they're closed. Maybe Monday and Tuesday. You got to check that.
It's bougie. It's bougie cocktails.
Yeah, but I want to kind of see it because I love the vibe of it, at least through the video. The Friendly Tavern is awesome. Been there 3, 4, 5, 6, 9 times. They've been open 6 days, so yeah, been there a bunch. But it's great. You're gonna love Friendly Tavern. They did an awesome job.
And I don't know if they still do karaoke there. I mean, with a name like my name, I think I should attempt to sing, but they might close down again if I do.
Yeah, no. You've got to with that name. But
Okay.
Friday and Saturday used to be their world famous Saturday. Now it's Friday and Saturday.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So there's.
I'll have to video that too.
Do you do
What's your
karaoke?
go-to song, Loretta?
So I was a pediatric nurse for years. So we used to do, when I worked 3 to 11, we used to do a karaoke for the kids. So they made me karaoke, and I really can't sing. I don't know why my mom named me this, but so my go-to song, because you don't really need any effort to sing it, is Love Shack. But I do need a male partner if you're interested.
Billy would love to.
I knew you were gonna say that. I mean, listen, I don't mind the Love Shack little.
Yeah, I mean, you just scream it, Love Shack, baby.
Yeah.
Like, what kind of talent
What
does
I
that
like
take?
about
Not
that
a
is
lot.
when they get to the part where they say tin roof rusted. No, everyone tries to time it out. Nobody can ever get
Nobody
it.
can
Nobody.
do it, yeah.
No, it's so off, but it's so fun.
You're hearing it in your head, but you don't know when to actually say it. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. So
Um,
that's my go-to.
you
Besides
give us-
anything else from the Eagles, because the Eagles.
Can you give us a little bit? Just a little? Love
Oh
Shack?
God, no! I mean, I need music, because I think your whole podcast would shut down if I tried to sing anything. I mean, it really is bad.
You would
It's
not be the
good.
reason we shut down. There's a lot of reasons we'd shut down. I promise you would not be one of them. You're great. You're a lot
But
of
I
fun.
miss you guys. I haven't seen you out. Like, I wasn't here this weekend, and I was in Philly for a couple weeks. I'm leaving December 22nd, but I'll be back after New Year's and probably
We'll
January
see-
to May.
We'll see you before the 22nd. Come to Friendlies.
Okay.
Send me a message. Let's meet at Friendlies. Maybe this weekend or something.
Okay, and I'll send you a picture of the lights and tell everyone to go. I mean, they say it's a $10 donation, but it's like so worth it, and you're supporting the community and all
Yeah.
good.
It's all the good
Mhm.
stuff. Yeah, it's all the good
Yeah.
stuff. All right. Well, have fun.
So,
Do all the lights
thank
things,
you.
botanical gardens and the neighborhoods and all that stuff. And you're gonna have a lot of fun.
I'll see you soon. I love you guys. Keep doing good work.
You're the best,
Appreciate
Loretta.
you.
Next time, Loretta, hold we need a cocktail. Your next podcast appearance.
Yeah.
You got it. Just
All
for
right.
you.
All right, see.
Peer pressure. I got peer pressure, and you know what? I'm all for it.
All right.
Love it.
I love it. All right.
Thanks,
I love-
guys. Have a great day.
Good to see you,
ya.
Loretta.
No,
She's a lot of fun.
sweet. Yeah.
Josie, she says I can come on, but I don't have a camera. Is that okay? I think that works, right?
Yeah, I think you can just do audio for sure. Yeah.
Yeah. Jackie or Jacques, love this podcast. I hope I'm saying your name all right. Hot Sauce Boss. They got boss bundles for the holidays. Hotsauceboss.com. Bouse.
Mouse.
Christopher Wong's checking in. The Bears. Somebody said go Eagles.
Goodness gracious.
John said F the tush push.
I mean,
Go Eagles, go Bucks. Boy, that's how you start talking about Eagles, people just get crazy.
yeah.
Ricky checked in, had Anthony and Lucas pizza last night. It was top notch. Good job. I like that.
Yeah, that's good.
Let's see. Somebody has checked in.
I
And
think
Paul,
that's
we're gonna-
Josie.
Paul, we'll get to you in a second, brother. Let's get to Josie. don't know if-
No, well, you don't have your mic or here we go. Here we go. Josie, how are you? Can you hear us?
Hey there, Mark. Hey, Billy. How you guys?
Good.
Doing good. Happy birthday, Josie.
It's not my birthday.
Oh, it's not. I thought you were the birthday girl. Somebody in here it's their birthday.
I mean, if you want to send me presents, I'll take them.
Yeah, but Josie is on a vacation far away. Just so you know.
Yeah, isn't that the truth always?
How many times have you heard that one?
A lot. That and Josie and the Pussycats, and
Also a great karaoke song.
Oh, yeah, for
so
sure.
That's a good one. All right, Josie, I see you now. I'm sorry. I was confusing you with Lexi, who we were trying to get Lexi on for her birthday, but you're Josie.
yeah.
You're talking about beach cleanup, right?
Yeah, I've been doing it for 12 years. Well, it'll be 12 years. 12 years cleaning up the beaches, Madeira Beach.
What's
a
the
lot
strangest thing you found on the beach, Josie?
Oy. I've found a lot of strange things on the beach. Actually, the one that I did end up bringing home, though, and made a table out of was a steering wheel to, I think it must have been like a yacht.
Oh, wow.
Oh, what are those old school kind of like the old wooden yacht steering wheels?
No, not like that. It was just the big round ones, but I brought it home and made a table out of it.
Nice.
All right.
Yeah.
I had a friend and he did a beach cleanup, but then the guys were out there. I don't know if this was like coordinated or what, but they were out there with their little, radar systems and stuff. What are those? Metal detectors, radar systems, metal detectors. And he found a diamond ring and they never found the owner. They had posted it. They took it to the police station and, they had a picture. They went and got it appraised. It was like $12,000.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. I mean, you could find all kind of stuff out there. It's just crazy.
Well, never found that. Mostly cigarette butts.
And that pisses me off while it's happening and the afterwards when you litter. Like while you're sitting on the beach, you're with your kids or you're with your friends, somebody's smoking, you're like, geez, this is so annoying. And then they just take it and throw it in the sand. It's like it's the double whammy. It's obnoxious while they're doing it, and then it's obnoxious how they get rid of it. When is the next Josie? When's the next beach cleanup going that you need some help with?
So I won't start scheduling them again until probably mid-January, but I do have a page and I will be posting it on there. I know I just saw somebody ask for information, but like I said, I usually go out daily. But then, like we'll put civic groups and stuff like that together, like on a weekend, a scheduled. Usually once a month, we'll do like a really big cleanup. And it's only in the beaches that they don't do cleanups because, like Madeira or Clearwater Beach gets cleaned up. St. Petersburg Beach gets cleaned up. But all the little beaches, they don't get any cleaning except for, I mean, there's other groups out there too. And we do collaborate, but really don't get, a lot of support from the municipalities. It'd be nice if they would provide, trash cans and cleanup containers and stuff like that. Up in Sand Key Beach, they do that. Keep Pinellas Beautiful does. And I've been talking to Pat there and she's trying to get us, but it's always funds. So I don't know if some of the small businesses in the area want to start getting some advertising, and through the advertising they provide like little containers or,
they need all of that stuff. And as the season's going to roll in and, it's just more people, there's more trash. I mean, that's kind of the way it works. Do me a favor, send your Facebook page as a message. And let me know like when you need the next big one, like you want to coordinate a big one.
Yeah.
And we'll promote that for you. All right.
All right. You guys are awesome.
Thank you, Josie. Hey, thank you for your hard work. I mean, you're going out there by yourself sometime and doing it. So you deserve a lot of credit for that.
It's no big deal. I enjoyed it. Really was actually triggered by finding a dead baby dolphin on a beach in Texas. And when they had the report done and found out that dolphin had ingested a plastic water bottle of some sort. Yeah. Now I felt so responsible, as a human who drinks out of plastic water bottles.
Well, I mean, but you can't beat yourself up about that because who knows how many animals you've saved with all of the beach cleanups that you've done. Yeah. So I appreciate the work that you're doing. And again, who knows how many animals you've saved, either saved their lives or saved their quality of life by doing that work. So that's awesome that you're doing that, Josie.
Well, I feel very humbled that I do it. But I mean, people don't realize too, you're out walking on the beach, there's glass in the sand, and people are in their bare feet. You wouldn't believe how much wood with rusty nails I pick up.
Oh, I bet. I bet I see it too. Well, thanks, Josie. Send me a message with that and let me know. Keep in touch, okay, about the big one. Let's coordinate a big one, okay?
All right. Sounds awesome. Thank you, guys.
Appreciate you.
Yeah.
I always wonder, like, when I see somebody and like they'll throw a bottle, like they'll throw a bottle, or they're smoking a cigarette and then they'll throw a cigarette. I always want to say something, but man, you know what I mean? You don't know.
You never know who you're dealing with and what they're doing. And dude.
That's the problem. It's like, hey man, pick up your cigarette. What'd you say? And then they reach into their bag. I mean, I hate it. Like, I want to say something. It's like, because when you're a local and you live here, it's like, hey, we use these beaches too, right? Like, you don't just get to come down here and trash the beaches. Like, that's not what we're doing here.
You also don't want to get stabbed because you talked about somebody's cigarette.
Right. It's like, it's going to be a minute before the cops get out to the beach. So if there's a problem, it's like, it's kind of a catch-22. Ray checked in, new Rays Stadium, Pinellas or Hillsborough? I mean, I hope Pinellas. I mean, I'd love to keep a major sport on this side of the bridge. And I mean, I'm just, I'm so biased. I'm a huge baseball fan. So I love the culture of, like, not only the Rays playing here, but I think it's kind of cool to mix and mingle with, other people who have moved down here and are friends or fans of, other teams. And I just think it's good for everybody. It's also got, and we talk a lot, like, I'm such a fan of, like, local business and family business. You lose baseball, you're going to lose some of that. It's going to hurt those people. So I hope it stays, man. Greg, thanks for checking in. Appreciate it. Steven, the Pats are coming back. Pat's had a rough one. This past week.
The Dave Portnoy video.
Yeah.
It's always funny because obviously football is the one thing that, it doesn't matter. Because I love Dave. He's a funny. I think he's great. I think he's great for small businesses. I mean, I know he's a Patriots fan, and I'm not, and whatever. But boy, it's when somebody goes all out and they're just out there, and then you get their knees chopped out from under them. People just jump right in. Boy, they're ready to go.
Yeah, it's let me say, football brings out, like, the best and the worst, but it's a lot of fun because I always think about when football season's over, what do we do on Sunday? I don't even remember what actually that we do. Yeah. Christopher Wong wrote, hey, I actually met a nice Eagles fan at Doc Ford's on Sunday.
What?
Christopher, you will never forget that day. Trust me, brother. That'll be with you forever.
So you met the Eagles fan that's nice. Nice.
There's this one. Trying to get through all of these these comments. Marilyn, thanks for you're trying to get the info on the cleanup. We'll send that out. John, Barracuda Cafe moving locations for real? I have to get the details on that. Chad, do y'all scuba? I've scubaed before. It's been a minute.
I've scubaed. I like it. But there's a lot of stuff going.
Yeah, he may be asking if we want to go on a little scuba adventure. Billy's in. Yeah, there's no doubt. It's he's got he's got karaoke lined up, and now he's got scuba lined up. So.
He'll be very busy here.
Yeah, you got a lot going on. Before we get to Paul, let's get to, or I want to say thank you to Neptune Mobile Boat Lift Services. They, of course, are offering a 15% off Pinellas Podcast exclusive discount. I've been out to these guys. I've seen their warehouse. They're great dudes. Water guys, right? So when you're talking about boat lift services, boats, docks, these guys got it all together. So Neptune Mobile Boat Lift Services, you can find them on Facebook, but make sure you ask them about the Pinellas Podcast discount. All right. Neptune Mobile Boat Lift Services, great little warehouse up in, I say little, it's huge in Clearwater. But they have a mobile truck. They do free visual inspections. So this is the time to get a hold of those guys and grab that discount. I tell everybody, just for being a part of the podcast, there's a ton of discounts that are available to you, and actually more are coming the first of the year. But you can go to PinellasPodcast.com and see some of the discounts that are currently available. But we've got a ton more coming in the next couple of weeks. But that's PinellasPodcast.com. Let's get to
Paul out on stage.
Paul is here. We're a few minutes late on Paul. Hey, Paul, how are you, my friend?
Good, guys. How you doing today?
Doing really good. So, Paul, I don't know if I'm going to screw up this intro, Paul, so you just clean it up. But, I mean,
okay.
I just want to get that out of the way. So you live in Pinellas County. You're a Pinellas Park guy. And
I am.
Kind of a Hollywood agent, a representative of talent. How long have you lived in Pinellas, and talk about the talent you represent?
So I've been in Pinellas Park. This is going on, I think, my 10th year here in Pinellas Park. When I first moved to Florida, I was out in Jupiter. Then I went to West Palm. Then we had that big hurricane that was coming through. We jumped over here, and it's been a blessing. Pinellas Park I love our town and our city. I love everything about it. And it's so exciting.
We've got your Facebook page here up on the screen on the live podcast. And let me see. So what's the name of it? It's Mysticat. Am I saying this right?
Yes. Yeah, exactly. Mysticat Productions. And we have a lot of different people. So I'm sure you guys are familiar with people like Bob Eubanks, who hosted the Newlywed Game for many, many years. And Bob actually had to start as a DJ when he first came into the world of that kind of stuff, entertainment. And from there,
he really low on the totem pole to be a DJ.
Yeah, exactly. He ended up becoming a manager for Dolly Parton and other country acts. And then his big thing was he helped bring the Beatles to the United States and produced their first 3 tours with them. Wow. So had Bob Eubanks not been here, we never would have had the Beatles come to America.
Wow.
But he's
and how did you get into representing like how did you become an agent? Like I don't know why. I guess in my head I'm like, all right, because I always think of agents as, on like LA and New York, and here you are in Pinellas. Like, how did you say I'm going to be a talent agent or a Hollywood agent, and how did that happen?
Sure. So it kind of goes back to my childhood. If you guys are familiar with a director and writer by the name of John Hughes, he did Uncle Buck, 16 Candles, Pretty in Pink, Stuart Little, Home Alone, National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation, National Lampoon's Vegas Vacation. The list goes on and on. John was from my town and actually lived 1 block behind my parents' house in my entire childhood. And so all those films are filmed within about a 2-block radius of my parents' house where they used to live. And the kids in the neighborhood, you just find him because we play out in the streets and there's John again. So we got to know him as kids. And I'll never forget it. It was the one day he said to me, go home and get your camera. I'm like, why? And he goes, you're going to trust me on this? Just go and do it. I walked back, came back with the camera, and he knocks on this trailer door. Who pops out? John Candy. And that was an unbelievable moment, being such a huge fan of his. Uncle Buck. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And I was talking to him for days, and I finally said, my oldest brother did tapes of the old SCTV, South Canadian Television, right? Their version of SNL. And that's where like Eugene Levy got his start. Catherine O'Hara got her start, all out in Canada. But he was a member of that. And we had the old SCTV bits that my brother recorded from years ago. And he goes, really? So we walked back to my parents' house. John Candy and I walked back to my parents' house and walked right through the front door and walked right through the house. My parents I introduced him. My parents didn't say a word. They just didn't even know. He's sitting on the floor in the den, and I pop in the tape and he's laughing hysterically. We got through 3 different episodes and before he had to go back to set. So that night we're in church and my mom just in the middle of the sermon kind of turns towards me and just goes, was John Candy in our house today? I said, yes. And she goes, really? And I said, I told you. And she's like, I'll never doubt another word you say. And from that point, later on in life, I'd end up doing bodyguarding for several musical acts. I've done pretty much all of country people and guarded them. I've been with Britney Spears 3 times. And I enjoyed it.
What? Hold on.
Yeah.
You've dated her, or you were?
No. But like covering her, giving her bodyguarding with the team that I had.
The way you said, I didn't really.
But it's a way because she's just really.
I gotta ask, because.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. She was just really difficult to work with, and she's just kind of airheadish. So it was like, what? Dear God, like, are you seriously asking me like what you're supposed to wear? That's not my job, lady. Just get dressed so we can go on stage. Like what is your problem? She's running around like her panties in a bra behind stage. I'm like, get back to the dang room so we can get you out. You're supposed to be on in 10 minutes. And they're not going to be understanding if you're not.
Are the bodyguards usually with the talent like naked like that? Or is that really?
Well, there's kind of two different ends of it. So it's like if you're on the inner circle to it, which is like you're staying in the room with her at all times, no matter what they do. They'll go into the bathroom and change sometimes, but like she comes out in the panties and a bra, and it's like, this is really strange. Like, why are you doing this? And you're asking me fashion advice. I'm not a fashion advisor. It's not my job. I don't know why.
I gotta bet though that especially like Britney in her prime, I'll bet you that the threats and the magnitude of people trying to get to her, that must have been just like, I mean, back I'm thinking of like, Britney Spears and who else, like Christina Aguilera, Mandy Moore, just that whole, NSYNC, Backstreet, like that was just people, the world were like crazy to get close to these people, right?
Very, very much so. I got stabbed once because I was with Kiss in full makeup, and someone I noticed this guy in the crowd. My eyes just kind of locked in on him as we were coming up to it. And I was watching him like push his way to the front, and I knew. And so I turned Gene and spun him hard and kind of got over him. But the dude ended up having a knife and stabbed me in my side. Wasn't anything too bad, but it was like, wow, this is intense. Like, what's going on here?
Too bad. Hey, I was I got stabbed with a K-bar.
Right.
So for people just joining us here on the Penelope Podcast Live, we're hanging out with Paul. Is it Bachman? Am I saying this right?
That's correct. Yeah, exactly. Like Bachman Turner Overdrive.
Okay, Paul Bachman. He's a Hollywood talent agent. He's been a security guard to the stars. He once was backstage while Britney was not wearing many clothes, and then from there he was stabbed with the band Kiss. Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy.
High heels, Britney Spears or Gene Simmons?
I think Gene. It was really cool dealing with the Kiss because, like, of course, as a kid growing up, I listened to Kiss. I was part of the Kiss Army, baby. Yeah. Wow. But it was always like, it's like Gene Simmons. And it's like, this is way different and cool. And he was such a nice guy. It wasn't like the persona these guys take on the stage where it's supposed to be like all tough rockers, right? Like they're out there to really do it. And Gene was just this really cool, laid back guy who was fun to talk with for hours. Yeah, I've had the same kind of experience with Willie Nelson. Willie Nelson told me all kinds of stories. And then I was able to even confirm one of his stories with another source. He was, I was covering Willie and I had to be on his bus with him after the show, and he's smoking, of course, offering me. And I'm like, in a little bit, once I'm off, we'll be all good.
That entire bus was an entire joint, I'm sure.
Yeah.
You were
He's got it bolted into
you didn't even know it. You were halfway to the moon, man. You have no idea.
I hope you didn't take a drug test after that, because
Paul, if anybody ever asked, Paul, if anyone asks you if you've been to outer space, you need to say yes.
many times, my friend. Yes, way too many. Yes. And he's got that thing. He's got like a bong bolted into the flooring in his like back of the bus. It's very weird.
Bolted down bong. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Like he doesn't want, when they're bouncing around, he doesn't want to like lose it.
With that bong water all over the back. I mean, it's just terrible. Good Lord.
Oh, bong water ruining the bus trip.
Oh my God. Could you imagine? He told me a story about being at the White House with Jimmy Carter and about how they went up to the roof of the White House with Secret Service agents, and Willie pulls out this duffel bag and he's got, of course, all his goodies in there. And Carter's like, yeah, it's all good. So they ended up having joints. And I'm like, come on now. So then I end up meeting President Carter later. I've actually known at this point 6 U.S. presidents. And they know me.
Hold on. I got to back up, Paul. And you're good at this, Paul, because you leave people hanging, But Billy and I we got some media training in our 20 plus years in the media. Are you saying that Jimmy Carter was smoking weed with Willie Nelson?
That is correct. Yes, okay. That's exactly what I'm saying. Yes.
On the roof of the White House, no less.
With the Secret Service agents surrounding them. Yes.
With the agents.
They got to be there. It's like one on one. That's their protection point. And that, it's like, they're not doing anything, but they're sitting there with like their sunglasses on the roof of the White House. And they're like in like just pull out chairs that they got up there. And that's what it was. And then meeting President Carter years later, he says, do you want to hear a crazy story? I'm like, sure. And he goes, well, Willie Nelson. I said, oh my God, is he going to tell me the same story? And that's exactly what he did.
So
and I said,
it.
Yeah. And I'm like, but Willie told me that story. And he goes, and he starts laughing. he's like, oh, wow. I said, yeah, I was doing his protection detail. And that evening, he told me all about it. And he's like, yeah, it was real. He goes, we had a good time. But Jimmy was a really great guy. He was so nice and so kind.
Good stories here. So Paul is a Pinellas County resident, a talent agent. What is, before we wrap up here, Paul, what's the future? Oh, what's this other picture? This is you. Is this Jonathan Lipnicki?
It is. Yeah. Yeah. So I end up going to conventions with my celebrities who will sign autographs and do stuff. And he was there and he insisted that we take a picture together. He's a great guy, just a great guy. I've also worked with the girl who played Cindy Brady on the Brady Bunch. Mm-hmm. Susan Olsen, super nice. When you get to know them and they're kind of like not in their normal space of like with the crowds and all the television stuff, they get to be really like, you hear great stories. You hear fantastic stories from everybody. Mm-hmm. That's part of the business. That's the cool part of it. Like I'm going out to South Dakota next September. I think it's September. I'll be out there I'll have 2 of my clients going to an autograph show, but that's 3 days. So that's really 5 days for me. I've got to be there the day before. Then I'll have that night, then the 3 days of the convention. And on the next morning, then I'll fly back out. That turns into a 5-day week. And so the travel can be kind of rough, and we try not to do it too often, but, my clients, these 2 specific people are asking for me to come out for it. And I don't quite know why.
Getting stabbed with Kiss or smoking with Willie Nelson. What is the crazy? I don't know where we're even going to go with that. But what is the craziest thing that you've seen so far protecting one of these celebrities?
I'm kind of always amazed by the crowds that show up, or the people that you wouldn't think would be into like music like that. I've seen a lot of biker guys for Britney Spears. Wow. I was like, really?
Yeah.
Like, that's a little different. It's odd looking. And they're wearing like these, like, of course, they're cut off T-shirts. And they're all tatted up. And it's like, you're so not in her little realm of music, are you? But they apparently, for some of them, they are. And a large number of bikers show up at a lot of her shows.
Well, if she's running around in underwear and bras, I can tell you why the biker guys are
They're going to be,
I would agree. And just on a side note, guys, just this morning, I found out that I am now a member of the Pinellas Park Citizens Budget Advisory Committee. And so I just got that news here kind of about 15 minutes ago. So just another chapter of things I'm going to get doing.
Those meetings are about to get real fun. I can promise them that with your stories. That'll be a lot better than the numbers and all the other stuff that they're doing. But that's awesome. Listen, Paul, you've got great stories. We're going to bring you back. It's awesome to find someone who lives in Pinellas County and has a background with all these celebrities. The picture with Jonathan Lipnicki, was he the kid in Jerry Maguire that the human head weighed like 9 pounds or something?
Yes, exactly. He was a cute little kid with the grand glasses.
Yeah, that's right. He was great.
Great guy. And if you guys are familiar with A Christmas Story, I used to handle the cast public relations, and that only stopped in the last year.
Okay.
But for the cast of A Christmas Story. So I got to watch A Christmas Story Christmas, which was the brand new one with the same cast, but as adults. And I was sitting next to the entire cast, and that was really fun to watch on. Like, they're seeing it for the first time. I'm seeing it with them. Just a lot of fun, and that was a good gig for about 4 years, and I really enjoyed it. But like, I've moved on to doing a lot more representation of people. Bob Eubanks, I managed like his stage show that he still does. And I've got other clients. So like, do you guys remember Mr. What did they call him on Friends? He was the weird neighbor who always made up stories about having Ross's monkey. And he's like, oh no, that's my monkey. Mr. Can't think of his character's name.
That guy. I'm trying to. Friends has been a long time.
For sure. But he was a weird neighbor. But he's been on Friends. He's been on Seinfeld, and he's done Breaking Bad. And his name is Larry Hankin. And Larry is he's a really neat guy. He's gotten into his post years. Has just been writing books. So I'm helping him with that as well, and trying to get it so we can get it out to a larger audience.
All right. So real quick, before we let you go, I want to ask you, I just want to say hi to a couple of people. Greg checked in. He said Paul is right on. I used to run caterings for Gene and his family. Nicest person in the world. Matthew Morey checked in. Thank you, Matthew, for watching. Appreciate it. Jackie is back. Josie is still here. People who are checking. Christopher Wong. Hey guys, I got a 32-foot long sailboat downtown St. Pete's at the marina. If you guys ever want to go sailing, Billy, I'm telling you, boy, your schedule has, karaoke, scuba, and sailing on the 32 footer.
Goodness.
This is awesome. We'll definitely take you up on a 32 footer.
This is the dude that, now that I see him, that Larry Hankin.
Yeah, exactly. That's him.
Yeah. He's been in a couple of movies. He always plays like a weird guy. He's a great actor.
He's fantastic. He's a great guy. He's just, every time I call him, he kind of tends to forget who I am sometimes. He's getting older. All these guys, like Bob Eubanks, is really sharp, but he's getting older too. So I don't know how much longer some of these guys are going to be around. It's kind of sad. But if it comes, you'll probably hear my name when it comes to some of those people, because if I handle them exclusively, I'm kind of responsible for announcing their passing and the condolences and all that stuff out nationally.
That's
one of the unfortunate parts.
No, I can see that. Man, you're an interesting guy. You're a great storyteller. You got a great background. It's a lot of fun, and you live here in Pinellas County. Any spots in Pinellas that you like to go to? Do you go out? Do you hit a happy hour at any restaurants or bars?
Absolutely. So I got to know Paul Senior at the OCC Roadhouse. Yep. Before he was coming over. He just was coming over, and I was like, hey, like, we should connect. I'd like to help you in some way if I can. Like, let's talk about it. But he has his own team. I love the Roadhouse. I think that food is so top notch. Their drinks are top notch. Everything about the entertainment inside and out. I love it. I love it. And a good Cuban sandwich I'll take.
I should say, and it's interesting you brought them up, because somebody sent me a thing last night. We did a quick video this morning. $7 Monday and Tuesday. Today is Tuesday. All you can eat pasta at the Roadhouse.
What?
So, yeah, I mean,
well, you didn't volunteer me for that one. I'm getting all the boat trips and all the ski stuff. He's gonna pasta.
Yeah, he'll be underwater. With the sharks, I'll go eat the pasta. But yeah, the OCC Roadhouse. Actually, OCC, I'll be honest with you, it's a great restaurant. Like, they do a great job with their food. Plus, it's a venue. It's an entertainment complex. They've done a great job there with that. And I know people that come from Paso Grill, Tarpon Springs, Tampa. They cross the bridge to go to OCC because they just do a lot. Sarah checked in. She said, "Hi, Paul from One Punch." I don't know what that means. That's got to be some code there.
It's a childhood friend of mine, and that's a story all of its own, gentlemen.
She put a purple heart next to it, so I don't know what's going on. But
trust me, you'll hear that story. You have me on another time. That's gonna be a story you guys are gonna want to hear from my high school days.
All right, we'll do that.
One punch. That's all I could say.
What's next for you, Paul? Quickly, what's next? Are you looking for more talent? Like
I'm always looking for. Okay, so my biggest thing I'm going after right now are baseball players, former Major League Baseball players. And I have a couple of them. I've got a couple guys from Atlanta's team, Denny Nagel and others. And so I'm trying to always pick up, because I'm getting a lot of requests for baseball players for some reason right now. It's been hot and heavy for about 8 months. And it's like, do you guys have baseball players? I'm like, I've got like 3.
What do you mean
I really need about 20.
What do you mean?
Is what I mean.
Like requests from who? Like brands that are looking to.
Okay, so the way they typically works is we're under a database. So when a venue calls and says, "Hey, we're looking for talent to come in. I know you've got several people have looked through your lists. Like, can we talk about pricing on so and so, and if they're available for that time?" And then we have to discuss, like, we write up contracts and whatnot, and it's all taken care of so that by the time the person flies, their airfare is going to be covered or not covered. They've got the number of pictures. So we typically require each artist to bring about 1,500 photos, and you got to have at least 3 different kinds for autographs.
Well, listen,
so people will come in.
A couple of podcasters, Paulie. We'll go.
I'm with you guys. First people on my list, I guarantee it.
I'm sitting here. I'm getting this guy karaoke gigs. I'm getting him underwater exploration, sailboat rides. Boy, Paul comes on. He's going to sign with Paul. I
saw Britney Spears.
That's fine. You want to go get stabbed with a rock band? You go right ahead.
I've got you covered, bro.
I like it. Well, Paul, you're a good dude. Stay in touch, okay? You're a lot of fun.
I will, guys. Thanks so much for everything. I'm loving the show, guys.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much, Paul. We'll have you back on soon, okay?
Great. Fantastic. See you then.
All right. There's Paul Bachman.
He was great, man.
talent agent who lives here now in Pinellas County, and he's a great storyteller.
Great storyteller. It's funny is obviously you and I being on the radio for many years and talking to the Britney Spears phenomenon. We actually were involved in a little Britney. Now you see me, now you don't.
Yeah.
But you're right. The hype behind all of those 80s artists, those 90s, 2000s, man, it was just a little different then.
It was, there was no the only way to really experience those people was either listening on the radio or you had to show up live at a concert. That was pretty much it. And so the crazy people were like, well, now I got to go down to the concert. And then that's what they would do. And as we heard, crazy things would happen. Just want to catch up with some of the, Jackie wrote amazing guests. Yeah. Great stories there. And, it's one of the things I love about, Pinellas County. We seem to just get interesting people, cause it's a great place to live. People want to be in this lifestyle, this environment, 330 plus days of sunshine a year, great beach bars. But you're still close to all the benefits of a big city, right? You got all the sports teams in Tampa and all the big shows and the airport and everything. So, we've got all kinds of people that live here. It's fun to do this podcast, talk about the local businesses, support local businesses, but then sort of also kind of get it behind the scenes of these, these kind of guys. Tons of messages coming through, and I'm missing a ton of them. But Jackie Rowe, Gulf Coast Heating and AC, mention this podcast and get 10% discount. I don't know if Jackie has anything to do with Gulf Coast Heating and Air. I'm hoping he does, because
otherwise,
so they're going to get a call. But thank you, Jackie, if that's the case. I think that's pretty cool. But yeah, this has been fun. So we're waiting on, I know you have that video, Billy. We're waiting on Ben from Dead Bob's. He's the owner of Dead Bob's. Not here yet. Supposed to be here at 12:45. We'll hang on a few minutes more. Told me he's got a big exclusive for us. But that's all he would give us. So
yeah,
I don't know. I don't know what it is. I don't know anything about it, but I'm hoping that we can get him on. I know we had some scheduling conflicts with Ben. Do you have that video of that charge?
Yeah. So this is something I sent you because.
Yeah, do you want to set this up? Because I feel like a lot of us fall for this, like when we go to restaurants, and we don't know it.
The thing that got me with this is the reaction of what happens. Well, I'll just play it, and then you'll see that it just was a craziness. So can you hear that or no?
I can't hear it.
That there's a packaging.
Here it is.
Yeah, here we go. Let me rewind it.
You have a packaging fee here, but you guys you have on the bill. And you don't tell anybody when they're placing an order that there's a packaging fee, but you expect them to pay it.
Okay. I'm going to ask you to leave the restaurant now.
Is that what you're asking?
I'm going to have you trespass.
Well, who's the general manager?
I'm the assistant general manager.
You are? Okay. Do you have a card?
No, but I'm going to have you...
So here he is, guys. So this is J. Alexander's in Tampa. So they're charging a packaging fee. With the packaging fee...
I'll see you later.
This dipshit right here is...
See you later.
You've got to pay for a packaging fee.
I mean, dude, this guy couldn't be more of a douche. Number
one.
Dude,
that's my favorite part. I'll see you later. No, you won't. You're never going to see him later.
Boy, he just dismissive right away. Boy, he just went right to, okay, I'm going to ask you to leave. It's like,
yeah, I almost can't. First off, so that was in Tampa, right? So I'm not, someone will be like, oh, you're throwing shade at Pinellas. No, that was a J. Alexander's in Tampa, but $3 packaging fee. What a bizarre number. Oh, you're calling for to-go food? Screw it. Charge them $3 to package their food.
Well, here's the thing, because and it's an age-old thing, and I even struggle with this. Now, I love to tip. I've been in you and I both have worked in the service industry. Tipping is important. I like to make sure, if I get good service now. But the thing is, when a lot of these pickup services, if I go and I just order whatever, I don't know. I don't really tip a lot. Sometimes I will, because they slide the pad to you and they look at you and say, hey, there's a tip. How much do you want to leave? But if I'm just picking up food, I don't know. So now to combat that, they're just taking it from people.
$3 packaging fee. And then it was weird that he said he was the assistant general manager. It's weird that he didn't explain it. He just told the guy to get out. All he had to say was yeah, I'm sorry. The person on the phone didn't tell you that, is the part of the J. Alexander's training. if they're like, if somebody questions you in the packaging V, tell them to shut the fuck up and kick them out. That can't be part of the training. That's not part of the training, is it?
It came real quick. I mean, he's like the double hand pump going to ask you to leave.
Yeah.
I mean, it was not even.
If somebody doesn't flush the toilet, punch him in the face and throw him out. I mean, Jay Alexander's is crazy, bro. I'm not going there anymore. They want to fight. God dang.
They're not playing.
Yeah, boy, he threw that guy right out. He goes, I'm going to ask you to leave right now. I'm going to have you trespass. The dude was like,
he was trespassing him. He was leaving.
Yeah,
he was escorting.
Bro,
everything.
He went from restaurant manager to bounty hunter to lawyer. He was everything, boy. They're crazy over there at Jay Alexander. You better make sure you got your stuff together if you're going over to Jay Alexander's. All right, let's get to, I think Ben is
here, yeah.
What's up, Ben?
Hey, buddy, how you doing?
We're doing good. How are you?
Sorry, I was running a little bit late. I'm working with one wing right now, as you can see.
Oh, what happened?
I had to have rotator cuff surgery, so I'm about 3 weeks out of it. I get out of this thing tomorrow.
You got to stop pitching so many innings, Ben.
Yeah, you got to go on a pitch count, Ben.
Yeah, getting old. I'm getting old.
That's
you know,
right,
it's funny. I call.
Well, we might.
Did he freeze up? He froze up.
He did freeze up, but let's see if it fixes itself. Here we go. You cut out there for a second, Ben.
Are you back, Ben? Can you hear us good?
I have the worst luck with you guys in the internet.
It's Jay Alexander's. They're tapping in. They're
stealing your Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
It's funny you were bringing. I just caught the last end of that, and in our original location, we were not set up to do to-go food. It was, it's really tiny. We have a 3-foot flat top, so during COVID, we were forced to do to-go food. So we ended up, we used those food delivery services, but to me, Uber Eats, DoorDash, they kill everybody. They kill the customer and they kill the business. You end up having to charge 30% more for the food. So we said, screw it. We turned our waitresses into delivery drivers, and the bartenders, were just taking food orders. But we had one guy we said, well, we're just going to charge $2 because we had to, carry car insurance for everybody and all that. And one guy just went insane on it, like berserker on the poor girl behind the counter, screaming, I can't believe this. You're ripping everybody off. So I tried to explain to the guy, I said, listen, we're not set up for this. We've incurred a lot more costs. We've got to buy styrofoam. We don't do to-go food. This is a tiny place. But man, did he go nuts on me. I'll never come in here. He called me every name in the book.
The thing is, you explained it. You have a reason for it. It's perfectly legitimate what you just said. And any rational human being should not have done that. This dude, well, he couldn't wait to throw people out. He was like he wanted to throw people out quick.
Yeah, see, there's a big difference, and I like the way that you broke it down, Ben. Like, COVID, and you guys are trying to figure out a way. Like you said, you can't have these third-party services beat you over the head and beat the customer over the head, and they get rich. That's not fair. But this guy, Jay Alexander, boy, he looked at the receipt, and the guy's like, what's this fee about? He looks at the receipt. He goes, get out now. I mean, $3. He just didn't even want to explain it. That's just crazy to me.
It's funny. We were at an Italian place in downtown. I'm not going to say the name of the place. Food was great, and service was good. But I was with my friends, and, of course, we're all in the service industry. So I looked down at the bill. I just happened to look at it. I go, wow, there's an 18% fee on here. There's only 3 of us. I'm like, that's weird that they grat you on 3 people. So I asked the server, I go, hey, not for nothing. I go, well, what's this fee for? She goes, well, that gets split up. I go, let me guess. That gets split up between you and the kitchen and this. Yeah, I go, so basically that's how your owner's paying his kitchen staff.
Jeez.
He didn't say anything. So we tipped on top of the 18%. But that just left a bad taste in my mouth. I would never do business that way.
Yeah, and for reasons I think like this, because it's just not smart. It's something, instead of you telling a story about maybe how great the food was or how great the service is, that's like hierarchy. It's like, can you believe this crazy? It's not worth the cost of doing business on. It's not worth it. It gives you a reason to say something that you don't want to be known for. You know what I'm saying?
You nailed it, brother, because we love the food. The server was great. But every time we bring it up now, guess what we talk about? That.
Yeah,
Not how great the food was, not how great the drinks were, but it sticks in your mind.
Yeah, they put it right in your lap. They got to think about what's the one thing somebody's going to remember from the visit, from the experience, and that's going to be the number one. And that's just a dangerous way to do business. So you sent me. By the way, congrats. Dead Bob's. It's funny. I tried to go not long ago. I pulled in. It was so busy. I was like, "There's no way I'm going to be able to get in here." Everybody's talking about it, man. It's the rage. And were you like 1% nervous? Because a new location in business is never a grand slam, right? It's never like a guaranteed hit. I think we lost him again.
Yeah.
He'll come back.
Yeah. The restaurant's good there for food, but the Wi-Fi, a little sketchy.
My Wi-Fi is always sketchy, but I was 1,000% nervous. This is the biggest thing I've ever done. All my places are tiny, and to move to this, I was so nervous. And my best friend's my general manager, and he was, he didn't sleep for a week. And then the first day we opened, we kind of looked at each other and we're like, "Wow, this is going to work." We kind of underestimated the market.
I think so. Everything I've heard, like, in all the reactions, dude, it's like, I'm really happy for you and your staff, because I know how you think from the few times that we spoke, and I know that it's more than just you. You feel responsible for your staff and all of the people who have made great memories there. So I would imagine it's been a little bit, it was a little nervous in the beginning, but I can just tell you from the reaction from people I've talked to, man, everybody goes, they love the food, they love the layout. It's just a great time, man. Congrats to you.
Thank you so much. Parking's been an issue. It's funny because I try to stay off of social media, because I always just say, as long as they're talking about me, it's good. I don't care what they're saying. Mm-hmm. But my buddy was reading through the comments of a couple people put comments about parking. So we had to park on First Avenue North. And, people are always quick to put a comment when they have something negative to say. But nobody ever puts up something positive. So a lady went on there and put this very well written. If you look it up, it was on our Oso Buco special. And she wrote out this entire page response on how great the place is, how great the food is, and how she likes parking on First South so she can get her steps in, her exercise on her way in here to eat.
It's all the way you look at it, man.
I like that angle. I do. Yeah.
My wife actually read it and told my friend, and he typed a huge response and said, "Look, my name's Martin. I'm the general manager. Next time you come in, please ask for me. I want to buy you a drink. It's well deserved."
Oh, that's cool. That's cool. Yeah, that's awesome, man. See,
Loretta actually says, Marty, he's a Philly guy.
Yes. We're actually all originally from Philly.
That's awesome.
I moved here when I was 4, though, so I'm as redneck as they come.
Yeah, that'll get you out of that doghouse. You've been here a long time. Oh, you sent me a message. You said you had an update. You wouldn't give me anything else. I mean, I couldn't get a hint. I don't even. For all you're calling to tell me is that it's your birthday. I have no idea.
Listen, I'm superstitious. I don't like to talk about things till the ink's done. But
that's fair. That's fair.
Couple of things. We're going to start doing our brunch on Saturday and Sundays at the new location starting this week finally. And we've been opening up at 9 a.m. People have been showing up. I have to tell them, well, the bar's open, but there's no food. But we're excited about that. So I've lived out here in Treasure Island area for 25 years. And I got a bunch of friends that live over in the Mad Beach area. And I got to say, for the last 4 or 5 years, everybody keeps telling me, hey, you should come meet us at the Elks Lodge. And when I think of Elks Lodge, I'm thinking, Elvis impersonators, a meat raffle, and bingo.
Yep.
And so finally, after years, I was out on a boat. A buddy of mine, he's like, "We're going to go to the Elks." I'm like, "Whatever." So we pull up by boat. It's actually on the water in Madeira Beach. And it's got a tiki bar. It's got boat docks. It's got an Olympic-sized swimming pool. I'm like, this place is great. Me and Martin, we joined that day. I mean, we immediately signed up. I'm like, this is our new go-to hideout. We come here to drink and nobody knows who we are. It's great. So fast forward 6 months, the hurricane hits and totally wiped the place out, just devastated it. and we loved the place. So, we helped out as much as we could. When they got it back open, we started going back in, but they lost their kitchen concession. So they had reached out to me a couple of times and asked me if I was interested. And originally I was like, nah, not really. It just seems like a lot of work. And I was talking to a buddy of mine. He goes, are you crazy? What do you mean? He goes, how many of your customers are boaters? And I started thinking about it. I'm like, wow, you know what? Between here and our sister bar, The Joint, and Dead Bob's in Tampa, there are a lot of boaters and a lot of, local fishing guides come in. I go, a lot of people. He goes, if we were out on the water and you could go get a Dead Bob's burger on the water, don't you think people would do that? I'm like, you know what? You're right. So I got to talking with my partner, Francesco Balzano, over at The Joint, and we came to an agreement with them. So starting in February, we're going to have Dead Bob's Waterfront at the Holiday Isles Elks Lodge in Madeira Beach.
Nice.
Wow.
Nice.
We're going to be open Wednesday through Sunday from noon till 8 at night. So if you're out on the water, you can swing in. You can get it's going to be a little bit of an abbreviated menu, but we're going to have our burgers, our wings, the cheesesteak, egg rolls, all the stuff that we're really known for. But we're excited about it. They're excited about it because I think it's going to boost their membership. And I always wanted a place on the water, but be honest with you, I got a little gun shy after the hurricanes.
Yeah, no, I don't blame you, but man, I think it's great because it's taking, like it shows, you're taking a little bit of a risk, right? Like it's extending from what you've already known, but at the same time, people already love your stuff. They already love it. You know what I'm saying? And you're going to have that audience, like you said, that have boats, and nobody's on a boat by themselves. Everybody's on a boat with 8 people. You know what I'm saying?
Nice.
Yeah,
awesome.
It's just southwest of if you're in the Intercoastal, it's just southwest of the Tom Stewart Causeway in Madeira Beach. And we're excited about it. I think it's going to be a good thing. It's funny. I use social media as kind of like a soundboard when I have an idea. So I put up a post on the Dead Bob's page. I said, because membership to join there is $50. So I put a post up and said, if I told you could come to Dead Bob's on the water and get our food, would it be worth $50 to you? And I put the post up. Some people were like, whatever. And then all of a sudden we got all these. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. I got a text message from a friend of mine, Chantel. She says, I just Venmo'd you $50. I put my money where my mouth is. She actually Venmo'd me $50.
Well, and Ben, let me ask, so can anybody become a member of the Elks?
Yeah. So what we're going to do is we're going to have a member will be there at all times. So if you want to come in, you fill out the membership application right there. Your receipt that you get works as your membership card until you actually get sworn into the club. Okay. Now, anybody can go and eat, but if you want to drink and use the pool and anything like that, then you have to be a member of the lodge.
Awesome. That's
But it's the lodge is a great thing. They do a lot of charitable stuff. They do a breakfast once a month for firemen. They do a lot of stuff for the community. So I try and help them out as much as I can. You guys know I'm real big on first responders.
Well, and it's cool too that it's also a comeback story, right? Like demolished in the hurricane, and then so it's another great story of coming back. Already a beautiful place. I mean, you go by on the water, that whole area there is gorgeous with the tiki bar and the pool. So that's cool that you're going to be kind of a part of the resurgence there of that so many people know.
They did a phenomenal job. Everybody stepped up. I mean, the place looks great, and it's a brand new kitchen. It's ready to go. So we're excited. We just, I didn't want to say anything until the deal was done, but we signed the paperwork, and so we're going to roll it. Hopefully February 1st we'll be in there.
All right. Feb 1, we'll let people know, man. We appreciate this, Ben. This is awesome.
Thank you, guys. It's always a pleasure talking to you.
Come on anytime. We still got to go get some drinks. All right.
Anytime you're ready, buddy. Just give me a call.
Because I know you got the shoulder thing, but you could still drink with the other hand, right?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay.
I'm ambidextrous.
Yeah.
Very resilient when it comes to drinking.
All right. I just want to make sure. All right, Ben.
I'll talk to you guys. Have a great holiday.
You
too.
Man.
Merry Christmas. Take good care. Okay.
Thank you. Bye.
See you, Ben.
There's Ben. There's they just keep growing and growing. And, I love that spirit. I love that spirit in business. Loretta just posted, I'm also an elk. Loretta is everything. Like she's
Loretta's
everywhere.
awesome.
Yeah, Loretta just knows. We might have to find her a position here on the podcast.
Yeah,
she knows
yeah.
everybody. She goes everywhere. She's a member to everything.
Yeah.
Very cool. There's so many messages. I'm not going to be able to get to all of them. Appreciate you guys coming on. Remember too, every Tuesday we're live doing this. You guys can join the podcast. You just hit that link and you can come on with your phone, your laptop. We don't even have to know that you were planning on coming on. It's more fun that way, actually. I mean,
yeah. Unofficially, the only podcast in the United States of America that does this. Until I see otherwise, I'm going to keep saying
I haven't found it either. Matthew Morey's talking about westshoreweb.com. If you're looking for better online traction, check out westshoreweb.com. Thank you, Matthew, for checking in. And all of you guys that did as well. I also want to say thank you real quick to Reese Windows. You can go to reesewindows.com. I always say it's always Christmas at Reese Windows because of free installation and a lifetime guarantee. Don't fall into that trap of, all right, I'm going to buy your windows. Oh, now I have to pay for installation. Oh, what do you mean I got to buy a warranty every 2 weeks? You don't want to do that. reesewindows.com, free installation with that lifetime guarantee. Also, I should mention that, we're continuing with Ding Dong December. We're giving away a Ring camera every single day. So the way to do that is to interact on the daily videos. You'll see we actually film them on the Ring in my front yard. So you interact with those videos. We've given away 14 rings so far.
That's crazy.
And yeah, that's gonna last every day through Christmas Eve. A chance to win a ring with Mr. Gadget Smart Home Solutions. Thank you guys for liking the pages, for following the pages, Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, all of it. So keep interacting, keep liking, keep sending the pics, keep sending the vids, jump into the messages. This is really as much as your podcast as it is ours. So we appreciate this. And every Tuesday with this live show, like Billy said, there's not really another outlet to come on and just, you want to highlight something, great. You want to complain about something, great. You want to just be weird, great. We love it. So
yeah, we definitely love that.
Yeah, we definitely love that.
And by the way, I hear they may be looking for an assistant manager at the J. Alexander's in Tampa. I'm just going to put it out there. So
yeah, if you don't need customer service skills, you just have to be very direct. Yeah, you'll be just fine. That's a great video. PinellasPodcast.com for all of our partners and all of our deals that you guys should take advantage of. PinellasPodcast.com. You can get on there and link to our partners. Thank you all for being here. We'll see you next Tuesday on the live show here at Pinellas Podcast.
The Pinellas Podcast live every Tuesday at noon.
all right.
The Pinellas Podcast live every Tuesday at noon.